It is our duty to shine the light of truth onto every single place of darkness and lies that are being espoused by the liars in the world, who are filling the world with hate and anger. And this is exactly what the Israeli ambassador to the UN, Danny Ayalon, does, where he's sitting with the Ayelet Samarano, who's the mother of Yonatan, who was murdered. Her son was murdered by Hamas on October 7th. And then UNRWA employees, we have videos of it, which you'll see, actually take his body hostage into Gaza. And so Dan Ayalon calls out the UNRWA's Commissioner General to resign because she can't even acknowledge what her own organization is doing. Philip Lazzarini, that's who he's calling out. You must watch this.
Look Ayelet in the eyes, Commissioner. Explain to her how this happened. How an UNRWA employee intruded Israel and took her son. How UNRWA could be infiltrated by Hamas. How you have failed to take accountability. You speak about evidence. We have a video of this terrorist. You don't need more evidence than that. How would you feel if your son was kidnapped by terrorists? If the monster who did that to your child returned home to a pay slip signed by the UN? Commissioner Lazzarini, there are no more cover-ups. You have lost all plausible deniability. Your thing disguised as an aid organization has fallen. If you have any decency, resign in shame and ask Ayelet, the Samerano family, and all victims of your so-called employees for forgiveness. For the sake of Yonatan, of Ayelet, of every family shattered by the terror your agency has fostered, stand down, or be remembered as the face of an organization that traded humanity for bloodshed.
This should be repeated over and over and over. Every time she steps out, she should be confronted by someone who's telling her, step down. You are complicit. Your quote unquote employees are terrorists and you are part of this terrorism. It should be said over and over and over. We all have to say it. We have to call out the lies, and that will create the shame for people to start having to be a little bit more honest about what's going on in this world.